If your photos look too blue, too yellow, or just plain off, then this video is going to help you fix that fast in GIMP. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 3 simple ways to correct white balance in GIMP, from the most accurate manual method to a quick automatic fix. So whether you're editing portraits, product photos, or everyday images, you'll be able to bring the colors back to a natural, realistic look. And if you find this tutorial helpful, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Now let's jump in. We're going to start with the most precise method first, and that is using the levels tool. This is the best option when your photo includes something neutral, like white paper, a gray card, or even a white shirt. The reason this works so well is because GIMP can use that neutral area as a reference and adjust the color balance around it. To get started, open your image in GIMP and go up to the top menu. Click Colors, then click Levels. This opens the Levels dialog, where you'll see a histogram and a few controls at the bottom. What we want here is the middle eyedropper, which is the Pick Gray Point tool. Click that middle eyedropper icon, then move your cursor over the image and click on an area that should be neutral gray. If you choose the right spot, GIMP will automatically correct the white balance based on that sample. If your image doesn't have a good gray area, you can use the white point instead. Click the Pick White Point eyedropper, then click on an area that should be pure white. That tells GIMP what true white should look like, which can also help remove unwanted color casts. You can use the black point as well if needed, but in most white balance fixes, gray or white is usually enough. Once you've clicked the correct reference point, take a moment to look at the image preview. You should notice the colors becoming more natural right away. Skin tones may look more realistic, whites should stop looking tinted, and the whole photo should feel more balanced. If it looks good, click OK to apply the changes. That's method 1, and it's usually the most reliable when you have a neutral reference in the photo. Now, let's move on to method 2. Which is adjusting the color temperature. This is a great choice if your photo feels too cold and blue or too warm and orange. It's a more general correction, but it can work very well when the issue is simply that the entire image has the wrong color mood. To do this, go back to the top menu and click Colors, then Color Temperature. In this panel, you'll see controls that let you shift the temperature of the image. If the photo looks too blue, you want to add warmth. That means dragging the temperature slider to the right, which brings in more yellow and red tones. On the other hand, if the photo looks too yellow or too orange, drag the slider to the left to add cooling tones and bring in more blue. As you move the slider, keep watching the preview carefully. Small changes can make a big difference, so don't overdo it. The goal is not to make the photo look stylized unless that's what you want. The goal is to make the image look natural and correct. Once it looks balanced, click OK to confirm the adjustment. This method is especially useful when you don't have a clear neutral target in the image, but you still know the overall color cast is wrong. It's fast, simple, and easy to fine-tune until the photo looks right. Now for method 3, which is the quickest option of all, auto white balance. If you want a one-click fix and you're okay letting GIMP do the math for you, this can be a really convenient starting point. It analyzes the color distribution in the image and tries to remove the dominant tint automatically. To use it, go to the top menu and click Colors, then Auto, and then White Balance. GIMP will instantly process the image and apply an automatic correction. In many cases, this can give you a solid result right away, especially if the color cast is not too extreme. That said, auto correction is not always perfect. Sometimes it can increase contrast a little too much or push the image into a look that feels unnatural. If that happens, just undo the change and go back to method 1 or method 2 for more control. In other words, auto white balance is a great quick fix, but manual adjustment is usually better when you want precision. So here's the simple way to remember it. If you have a neutral object in the photo, use levels with the gray or white point picker. If the whole image is too warm or too cool, use color temperature. And if you want the fastest possible correction, try auto white balance first and refine it if needed. That's really all it takes to correct white balance in GIMP. Once you understand these 3 methods, you'll be able to fix color casts much faster and make your photos look far more professional. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next easy GIMP editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.